Alright, this is going to be something fairly ambitious, I suppose. This is the Academy 148 scale P-40C Tomahawk. And here it is again with a slightly different box. And this is the original kit, actually, so it was not originally Academy, but it was Hobbycraft. Academy apparently bought out the molds to Hobbycraft, because I'm pretty sure Hobbycraft no longer exists. So yeah, made in South Korea. So yeah, Hobbycraft was a South Korean company, and Academy bought out their tools, or maybe Hobbycraft became Academy. I don't know. Anyhow, it's the exact same kit. Okay, just different box and different decals. Very, very special thank you to Alex. He gave me his unused decals. He just used a few of the decals, like the shark mouth, and I told him, don't worry, I can come up with those on my own. And that's what these are here. It's just, you know, it's been cut out, but got all these other ones I can use, right? So yeah, neat stuff. Okay, same kit, different decals. All right, so number 67, okay, is Tungu Burma, and who is the pilot here? Let me see. Shoot, it doesn't say. It does not say who this is. Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah. There's like two different types. Okay, two different. So 77. This is R.T. Smith, if I remember right. And I'm not sure who 67 is, but you know what? I have a book. I can verify who this is. So this one has the tiger decal on it, and this one does not. But you can see here the camo schemes are the same. And let me get my book. Alright, so 67 and 77 are both going to be the... Yeah, okay, it says right here, Pilot R.T. Smith. That's right, 77. And then later he got number 47, which was kind of a hand-me-down plane from the Panda Bears, I believe. And yeah, it became his airplane. 67, however, gee, who is it? Who is number 67? It is a mystery. But yeah, this is R.T. Smith right here, number 77, and then 67. I don't have any record of who this is, and this is the Flying Tigers. This is like a modeling guide. So yeah, all right. So we don't know who that is. I might do R.T. Smith. Who knows? The decal options are more interesting. So not all of them had the Flying Tigers, right? So this they're both what? This is Ragoon, 1941. This is Tungu Burma. This is May 1941. I don't know about that year. I don't think May 1941 is correct. Because if okay, off the top of my head, the American Volunteer Group formed like in the fall of 1941, and then when Japan attacked Pearl Harbor in December of 1941, then they were able to immediately counterattack Japan in China. May 1941, I'm not so sure about that. I'll have to double check. But anyhow, yeah, these are both 3rd Squadron. And so this one has the red band. This one also should, but then again, I don't know. So anyhow, in any case, I think I'm going to go with this. Has the victory marks, the Japanese flag. So it's interesting though, the decals, you have to put down the white, and then you put down the other decal on top of that. It's kind of weird. So like here, like for the wheels, you get this, and then you have to put this down on top of that for some reason. That's just the way that they made their decals. Really strange. Alright, so we're going to go with RT Smith. Now, for the other kit, there are 2 options for these as well. Now, one is the Adam and Eve's. This is Squadron Leader Robert H. Neal. And this was after the original... Oh shoot, what was his name? He died. He wasn't shot down, but he died in a accident. I think he was doing a test flight or something, and he died. I'll have to find that name again. Anyhow, yeah, this is Robert Neal. He became the squadron leader for the Adam and Eves. So like the Adam and Eves were like plane number 1 until like 33 or something like that. And then 34 to like what, 65 was the Pandas, and then after that it was the 3rd Pursuit Squadron, which is Hell's Angels. Alright, so this one is very typical Charles Older. Hell's Angels. I've already done a couple of other Charles Olders. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Charles Older this time around. Maybe I might do somebody else. I don't know. I do have decals though for others, so we'll see about that. So yeah, let's get started. So for the longest time, I wanted to start this for a while, but the thing is that the seat is just kind of really plain and boring. And I wanted to do something about that, because I don't like the stuff that's boring, because it's not exciting, because it's boring, right? Alright, let's just take this off here. And, oops, I just dropped it. Okay, so let's look at this boring ass seat. Now, something I just recently obtained, I bought a bunch of these. Canadian company called Ultracast. These are Curtis P-40 seats. This is for the B through M variants. And look at this. So size-wise, there's no problems whatsoever. And let's just do a comparison. I'm going to zoom in here. Focus, thank you. Alright, so let's take a look here. Very, very neat. This has that bar that goes along the back here, which is fantastic. And it's got seat belts, and it's got detail. So this is just like really, really flat. It's boring. This does not come with a pilot figure, so it's going to be like really, really featureless, right? So this is going to make the interior look a lot nicer, I think. Now the deal is that it's got a little bit of flash here. I'll take care of that later. So this is, of course, it's resin. I will need to wash it. But look at this. This is so great. This is like so fantastic. It's not like super solid, right? Like for example, I did the like this is the Pavla models. This is for the Su-34 I'm also kind of working on at the same time. And this had like this big solid chunk I had to just saw off, but this, on the other hand, is fantastic. It's like an H, right? There's like a thing in the middle, and then these two things on the sides. This is this is great. This is really, really well thought out, I think. Very nice. So yeah, Ultracast in Canada. I think it's like ultracast.ca. I bought 2 of these, and there are, or sorry, I bought 3, and there's 2 in each. So I now have 6. So I'm like totally gonna go to town with building P-40s now, right? One would hope. Okay, so just get rid of this crap, and then punch through here, and now I can cut this off, and here we go. It's now been removed. I'm going to wash these. Maybe we'll do a dry fit and see how it looks like. But yeah, that is really, really clever how they did that. Very nice. So yeah, let's get the warm soapy water and start doing this. So I might as well open up another package and get the 3rd seat out. There we go. There we go. Very cool. So now we got 4 of them. I'm gonna put one back. Swanky. Now, the original model kind of sits like this, and doesn't. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It says that this is supposed to fit in first, I guess. Okay, so that's gonna go in here. See if this is it supposed to. I think it's supposed to probably snap in. Right? Yeah. It would appear this is supposed to go all the way in without breaking. Except I don't think it's gonna happen. Alright. Let's open this up. Alright, let's try this again. There. Alright, so that goes down, and then this goes like so into the holes. So it just kind of just rests here. Now, oh, well, you know, maybe I don't care. Maybe I just don't care. So this is like slightly thinner, but you know, who cares, right? Alright, so, and this is gonna just kind of rest on there, perhaps? Perhaps not. Now, is this supposed to go at an angle? Alright, let's consult this guy here. Alright, so it does kind of just sit flat onto that right there, okay? Alright, and oh shoot, you know what? Let's go ahead and glue this guy here.
Alright. Alright, come on. Well, alright, maybe it doesn't sit... Maybe it doesn't go back at an angle. Maybe I'll just have this sitting forward like so. Alright, well, if that's the case... Now, this also goes in here and fits here. Okay. Oh. That's why. Alright, this kind of joins together now here. Let's have this kind of fit. There we go. There we go. There. Now, put the glue in here. There. And when this wall is in place, this should fit rather easily like so. Doink! Come on. There. Okay. So all I will need to do is super glue the resin, because of course regular modeling glue doesn't work on resin. Okay. Alright. Let's put this down here. I've got my super glue here. Tomahawk CA glue. Now, I will need to place the super glue here, on the bottom. There, get it in the middle here too. There. Come on. Not quite sitting straight. Maybe manipulate this a little bit more. Okay, I guess I got it. That would look straight. Now the flight yoke seems to be kind of bent a little bit. Okay. That looks nice, actually. That looks rather neat. Alright, so I'm going to have to duplicate this 3 times, because I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to do 3 of these aircraft at the same time, simultaneously. So I'm going to get busy with that. Yay. Three cockpit interiors. Here are the 2 main fuselages. Gosh, I have not been drinking. Okay, I just can't talk because I'm stupid. Fuselages. I suck. I really do. Mom was right. All right. No, my mom never said that about me. She's great. She was great. She died. Anyhow. almost 8 years ago, actually. That's sad. Alright, so... Doink. Doink. There we go. Alright. And, of course, I'll have to work on the gates here. Anyhow. Detailing is not too bad. So these are not separate parts, but, you know, they look alright. Probably do some, like, individual painting of these things, but I have to do the interior green. Let's see how these fit together. That's not bad. It's pretty nice. Pretty darn nice. That's great. I'm doing a dry fit here. And let me get a little bit more tape. Doink. There we go. Alright. Alright, so here's the bottom, and we're going to do the two sides here. And I think I might get a little bit of tape here. There. Ah, my God. What just happened? Oh my gosh, that was kind of creepy. That was... Well, not creepy, it was just kind of scary, just how it just flew up like that. I thought I was going to have to go on the floor and go searching for something. Alright. There we go. All right. Okay. Oh. Oh. There. There. All right, here we go. Let me zoom out. Alright, so I'll have to work on the seam lines here a little bit, where the joints go. Alright? But... There. Cool. It's very cool. This would have to be glued down. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But, yeah, neat. Now, something I noticed is... Alright, so this slides into here, like so. Now, the floor is kind of angled downwards. If I remember right, I read, maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that the Bronco models, people were complaining because the floor was pretty flat on the bottom. It's supposed to be tapered, so I think this is accurate. But this is how it's supposed to go. Looks nice. Okay. So these resin seats were from Ultracast, right? Yeah, so they also had some resin exhaust pipes for the engines as well, but I don't really see the purpose of doing that because I have my pin vise. And I have a 1mm drill bit in here, and I don't have anything between 1 and 1.5 millimeters. Maybe if I had a 1.3, I could probably get this to look even better. But even without, I think it looks pretty nice. So I have a Tamiya drill bit set, right? And so there's a 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3. Well, I think Mineshima has different sizes. I don't know. I think my local hobby shop might have. If not, maybe I'll look online. Regardless, I think this looks pretty nice just with drilling some holes. Just being very careful about, making sure that this is centered properly. But it's looking okay, I guess. So yeah, I didn't. What? How much do they want this for? It's on my computer screen. It's like $7 Canadian for a set of, I guess, 2. So don't see a point in that, because it's not like the overall shape is completely wrong or anything. All I need to do is just drill these out, make them look a lot nicer. Now, as for the machine guns, I don't know what to do about that. Not so sure about that. Maybe I'll just drill holes or something, I don't know. Or replace them with some copper pipes or something from Wave. I don't know. This is looking alright, I guess. It's not like fantastic or anything, but on passing glance, it looks pretty nice. And I guess that's good enough for me. It looks a lot better than without holes, right? Because it's just a lump. just a crappy ass lump. But yeah, I mean, look at these two in comparison, right? So yeah, that's pretty fantastic. Yay. Yeah, well, anyhow, I got plenty of stuff to do now. I'm looking at different ways that I can upgrade this. Detail up is what I mean to say. Let me take this off here. Alright, now these are the wing guns here. Let me see what these look like. Hold on. If I want to see what the gun barrels look like, I'm gonna trim this off here. Oh, you know what? I could just trim it off this way. Alright, great. Make like a tree and get out of here. Alright, so these are what the wing guns look like. Alright. That's great. Now I have a digital caliper. Let's see what the... Okay, so that's 0.8 millimeters. It's like, it's kind of bouncing around a little bit, but 0.9 millimeters it looks like. Alright, you see that? Of course you do. Alright, so these are 0.9 millimeters. Now, what I could do is drill those out a little bit with my pin vise to make them look cool. Now, I like the detail on here. I mean, if you can see this here, let me... Come on. Well, poop. What's going on here? Can't you zoom in or what? What's going on here? Alright, I need to figure out this camera here. Dude. What the hell? Huh. You know what? I guess this is pretty close. Alright. And yeah, you could see the detail on the gun there. That's nice. Alright, so what is not as impressive though are the two guns here. These are on the nose. Now, with my digital caliper, this is 0.8. Okay, so these are the smaller guns, a little bit on the nose. Alright, so that's 0.8. Now, it just so happens that today I went to the hobby shop and I got more of this. I can't get enough of this crap. This is so cool. This is the C pipe by Wave, and the C is for copper, I'm pretty sure. And this is outside is 0.8 millimeters. Alright, and let's take a look. And you probably can't see it on the camera, but there's a little hole in there. And this is 0.8. So this is pretty much the right size. So what I'm going to try to do is drill these guys out and replace it with the copper pipe. Cut off the copper pipe in segments and see what I can do with that. That will be pretty cool. Hopefully it'll look nicer than just the plastic, because otherwise, I don't know, maybe I can try drilling that out. I don't know. Let me look into that, guys. I am using my 0.4 millimeter pin vise, and that looks cool, dude. Oh my crap, that looks cool. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with copper pipe. I mean, this looks pretty darn freaking cool. Focus. Look at that. I got a dead center. That looks freaking cool. I'm happy. I like it. I like it. Damn, that is pretty darn cool. All right, let's try this. It's a little bit smaller, but let's just try this. Okay. Yeah, that didn't turn out quite as nice, actually. I didn't get it. Didn't manage to get that dead center, unfortunately. Let's try this one here. Alright, that one looks good. That one looks good. Maybe I might just try... Although, trying to redo something I already have a hole usually doesn't work very well. I don't know. Now this one looks great though. The one on the left looks fantastic. This one is Pretty crappy. Oh well. Yeah, I might be able to salvage this a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's looking okay, I suppose. Well, anyhow, you see what I'm doing. I'm going to skip ahead and show you the rest of this stuff here, okay?
Well, I'm going to end this video here because it's gone on long enough that I just totaled up the time and saw how long it was. So I had drilled out the guns, and while they more or less all look nice, the Hobbycraft kit here, one of the nose guns, the part is missing. So that's what all this stuff comes in, and I've had this for a while. I casted like maybe a couple things maybe a year or so ago, never included it on my channel, and never got around to going anywhere with that model. That I had tried to clear cast a few things, but anyhow, what I'm going to do is cast that gun because using Oyumaru, it proved to be a bit difficult because the details is just a small part. I think Oyumaru might be better for like kind of medium-sized pieces, not something that's really finely detailed. So I'm going to cast this, and I'm also going to be casting the Han and Chewie for the Fine Molds 1/44 scale Millennium Falcon that I have. It's become a shelf queen for all these long months because I got kind of tired of how it was turning out. I tried casting those figures in the epoxy resin, several different types of epoxy resin, and every time they would just kind of fall apart. So I'm going to try casting that with regular resin. So I'll be doing those kind of together, I suppose. Anyhow, this is the end of the video, so thanks for watching, and Flying Tigers are so cool, okay? Bye.